move that aside, move this over here, put this in a box here, toss this over here, get rid of that, throw this out of the way. It was 1995. A friend of mine doing scientific glass blowing calls me up and says, hey, can you help program my glass oven? I said, sure. So we work on this Macintosh. I program this oven so the temperature goes up, down, and everything. He says, well, how do you want to get paid? And I say, yeah, don't pay me. Let's build something. Let's make a Klein bottle. So they say, oh, yeah. So we work together and we sort of weld the stuff and we're building this out of glass and we finally finish it. And I say, this is a glass Klein bottle. So I say, I'll go over to the math department in Berkeley and I'll show my friend Ken Ribbit this Klein bottle. He's a topologist. He'll actually appreciate it. I say, Ken, look what I made. And this guy, he's a professor of math. He looks at it and he says, that's a glass Klein bottle. I've always wanted one. How much money do you want? So I say, I don't know, $100. He reaches into his pocket and starts counting out $20 bills. I'm stunned. So suddenly, this 5-watt light bulb goes off in my head. You know, if I make a bunch of these, I can probably sell them. The problem is, making a bunch of them, you know, it takes me 2 or 3 days to make one. So I call around glass companies, glass shops. How much would it cost to make, like, a bunch of them? I want the price to be low enough that I can sell them. Turns out, making 1 or 2 isn't going to do it. Making 10 or 20 isn't going to do it. I have to have, like, 1,000 made. Come on over. Check this out. Under my house is my little forklift robot to go pick Klein bottles from stock. Tilt the thing. If you look carefully at it, let's see if I can actually show this. I mean, this is just homebrew. This is only incidental. This is not Klein bottles. This is how to run a warehouse, really. This is the lift mechanism from a car window, from an old Pontiac car. So I went to a junkyard, got a window tilt. Everything's made from junk. The up-down, that's an old electric drill that I got for $5. The wheels, you know, they're little motors, drive the wheels around. Let's tilt this up, lift it. So here's a box of, oh, hey. And yes, there are Klein bottles in here. And indeed, this is a box of throwaway Klein bottles, things that have flaws on them, but I don't care about that. The main thing is there are lots and lots of bottles. It's the footprint of my house. I mean, let's see. Hey, go back. Let's drop this off. From here on out, you're going to have to look at a TV camera because you have to appreciate that there's lots of bottles. And heading over to where I store bottles under my house. Let's see. There are lots and lots of baby Klein bottles in boxes under my house. And lots of medium-sized Klein bottles under my house. The reason for having so many bottles isn't, oh, I gotta have, you know, in case somebody orders a lot. It's so that in manufacturing a lot of them, I can keep the cost low enough that I can sell them. Turns out that small production runs are real expensive. So if I can just have one production run, save enough bottles for the next 10 years. So notice now there's both Brady and Cliff both are being seen by the rear camera of my little forklift robot.
Hang on.
Behind you is a cat.
Okay. Hang on a sec.
Sure. No, he's going out. Cat's gone. Don't worry about it.
That's all right. I've got the shot now if you come around towards me.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Have you got something you'd like to sell online? Maybe not. Maybe you just want to start your own blog or a podcast. Maybe just start a cool website to share photos or your interests. No matter what you want to do, Squarespace provides the perfect platform to make that happen. They make setting up and maintaining a website so easy so you can get on with the important job of actually just creating content. Whether you're a first timer or a really clever coder, you'll find everything you need to get things up and running, literally within minutes. I run my own blog using Squarespace and I 110% recommend it. And importantly, your Squarespace made sites will look good on both computers and mobile devices without you having to think about it, and that's really important these days. If you want to check them out, go to squarespace.com/numberphile and you can actually get a free trial, and this is a free trial with no credit cards or anything required, and just have a look at how easy it is. That's what I did. And then if, like me, you decide to go ahead, you can get 10% off your first purchase. Seriously, folks, 10%. That's squarespace.com and /numberphile, so you get the 10% and you know they came from here. Seriously, folks, worth a look. Squarespace, build it beautiful.
Look up and face the camera.
I'm trying. Oh.